We did it, B. We're in space. Whoa! Oh, look at me do that little spinning thing that some astronauts do because there's zero gravity. Whoa!
This is really
Oh
a weird
man.
feeling. There are no seasons in space. It's just kind of cold.
Yeah, I'm pretty cold.
Yeah, but at least we get to float around. Yay!
It's pretty dope. Yeah, hold on. Whoa! You did bring the Totinos.
Mhm. Right here.
Oh, oh, thank you. Oh.
Yeah.
God, that's good.
Good space snack.
So what do we do now?
Hello,
Hey.
and welcome back to While the Clothes Dry. That's B.
And that's Alex speaking.
Yeah.
Um,
We have a question for you today.
yeah, we do.
When the fuck does fall end?
Yes. So, I don't think we know the answer to this because it feels like, okay, there's two parts of this. There's the cultural and there's the environmental. So, we live in the southern half of California.
Mm.
And so my question is like weather-wise, it doesn't really get freezing cold,
No.
but it gets to be like 60
Yeah,
and like chillier according to like people's standards, right? But then it just feels like all of a sudden it gets cold or colder, where it's like nights are colder.
yeah. So it kind of creeps up on you.
Yeah.
And the thing is, there's a date, right? There is an actual date, right?
Right. Yeah.
Sure, right? We can go by what they're saying it is, right?
Yeah.
But listen, right? I'm standing there purchasing my nice noble fir tree from the Home Depot lot near Signal Hill, right?
Mhm.
I'm looking at those fuckers flock, right?
Mhm.
And all of a sudden I realize my windbreaker, zipped open aesthetically, isn't protecting me anymore, right? I'm like, oh my god, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I might need something heavier,
Right.
right?
Exactly.
That's... When the fuck does that happen?
I don't. Is it daylight savings? Is that have to do with it? Perhaps.
So you're saying it was always cold, but now we just notice?
I don't know. No. I mean, like the sun sets sooner,
Mm-hmm.
so there's less sunlight in the evening time
Mm-hmm.
to warm up the planet. And the thing is that, like, don't get me wrong, it's been like 70 during the day.
Right.
But as some people know who have different wardrobes, I have like the leggings that are like long and warmer, and I have like my jeans and sweaters and stuff like that. Those are my fall winter clothes.
Oh yeah.
But I also have my summer clothes,
Mm-hmm.
which is like strapless dress, tank top that's like spaghetti straps.
I like those, yeah.
Like certain things that are more summer clothes. So those things are being put quote unquote in storage.
Right, away.
While the things like sweaters and jackets and stuff are being pulled out. But I'm just doing that now, and December starts today.
Mm.
So that's why I'm like, when is fall over? And then going into the cultural and question, I guess, of it is that, like, it's fall, I guess in September? But there's back to school.
Yeah, I would say September.
Then there's Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's Christmas. Then there's Thanksgiving. Then there's Christmas more.
Christmas more?
Christmas more. Because everyone's like, oh, November 1st begins the, like, Christmas season. And I'm like, no. I'm an advocate for there being fall. I guess because we don't have harvest. But also, the seasons don't change the same way they do where I grew up in Pennsylvania.
Hmm.
There aren't 4 distinct seasons. There's, like, hot, and there's less
hot. Yeah. Yep.
And that's just the reality of living where we live.
Well, yeah. And if you're a native, right? If you're somebody who's lived here your whole life, you don't really notice. Like, you're not like, oh, shit, it ain't snowing this year.
Yeah.
You're just kind of like, oh, happy Christmas. You know, Merry Christmas, boy.
I guess, yeah.
But no, yeah, it's not really the biggest question, right? I mean, if we looked it up, and we should, right? We could probably figure out when the fuck fall ends.
When does fall?
Right?
Yeah.
Hold on. According to unnamed research site,
I'm pretty sure it's like December 20th or something.
it says December 21st.
Oh, I was so close. Usually it's like the 20th, the 21st. But going by that rule, it's still fall.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel like fall, especially because in my mind, I synonymize Christmas and winter.
Right.
When I think Christmas, I think winter, which means I feel like it should be winter, but it's not.
But it's not. Yeah.
But I mean, who says that it's the December 21st? Plus, December 21st being the first day of winter, that's ridiculous. Because that's halfway through the first month of the season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For me, it's like, I think it starts the first day of the month. Because there are 3 months for each season.
3 months for each season.
That's why there's 12 months.
Yes. Well, that makes sense. That you divvy it up correctly, right?
Yeah.
They shouldn't leak into each other,
But
you
they-
know? But they do. Like a weird, seasonal tie-dye.
Mhm.
It's like, don't leak. You know what I mean? Like, stop leaking.
Well, and then
This goes out to all the seasons this year, right?
Stop
Don't
leaking.
fucking leak into each other, okay?
But and then the thing is that, like, it's different when you are, like, in school. Like, kids have school year round. But then some schools, especially in California, which is different than in Pennsylvania, start in, like, August. And it's like, August is still summer.
Yes.
That's why Pennsylvania schools start around September 5th. Sometime around then. I think it's crazy to start in August. Especially if your school doesn't have air conditioning. That's just another issue.
Yeah.
Because then you're just sweating your
Balls.
metaphorical balls off. And it's just not fun.
Can we actually talk about... I actually have a more serious question. It's also related, right?
Okay, go off.
When the fuck...
Yeah?
Do you think that sweater weather can be all year if you're particularly cold?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I know. Well, and then that's here. You bring up an interesting topic. People and corporations sometimes will blast the air conditioning in, like, certain places. So, like, the library where my dad works has, like, super crazy cold air conditioning, and then you go outside and it's like 80 degrees, and that messes with your body. Like that's you could get like a cold in the summer because of that craziness.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
And so then all the little old ladies, just kidding, all the people who work there,
Help us!
they're all cold, wearing
No!
sweaters, and I can't imagine that's good for the environment
No.
to have your AC blasting.
Yeah.
But I mean, what temperature do you keep it? 72. 72 is my temperature.
Is that right?
That's my temperature.
I feel like it would be
69.
it would be 98.7 is the temperature that you would keep the room at, because that's our temperature.
It's 98.6 actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wow.
It's anywhere between 98.5 and 98.7.
So then, fine. 98.6 should be the temperature of the room that you're in right now.
Have you?
Been in a 98.6 room?
Yeah.
I have.
It's too hot.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, if you're water, you go in the water. You know what I mean? You go with the water. You go in a basket. You go in a basket of water with the rest of the water. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We are 98.66 degrees, right?
Mm-hmm.
We belong in 98.6 rooms. I want to feel like nothing.
But then you get nothing done.
Oh yeah. That's true.
The optimum temperature for learning is
60.
72 degrees.
72 degrees.
72 degrees.
Because it's what, like 20 degrees less than 20 degrees?
I
More than
guess.
20 degrees lower?
Yeah.
So then what's the optimal temperature for not learning?
Hot or cold.
100 degrees.
Too hot or too cold.
400 degrees.
Here's a question. Have you ever been in a room so cold that you fell asleep?
No. Well, I mean, in college, we used to put on the fan in our dorm.
No. That's not what I mean. I mean.
Are you saying like it was freezing and I needed to go to bed, or
No, you're sitting in class.
Okay.
And it's so cold that your body's just like, I think we're gonna hibernate.
Never did that.
You never experienced that?
I fell asleep because it was too hot and I was just malaised.
That's fair.
It's similar, but it's the opposite temperature.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't listen to economics right now, sir. I need to die.
So
You know what I mean?
Sweating.
Please, sir, allow us to die.
No.
Can I be a bunch of orphans and you be the teacher who's teaching us in 103.3 temperature Fahrenheit degrees? Okay, I'll be the orphans. Okay, but you gotta start teaching us. Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I guess so.
You have to be a deep voiced British man. Okay.
No.
You gotta teach us the lesson.
I'm teaching the lesson first.
No, like I'm.
How do I give you all worksheets to make you do those
Please,
yourself?
sir. The temperature's too hot. Could you turn the thermos down?
No, this is a learning environment.
Please, sir.
You sound vile. Shut up and do your lessons for the day.
Please, sir. My esophagus is caving in, sir.
No.
But, sir.
And then the child suffocates and dies.
Yeah, pretty much. And that freaks out all the other kids. They go, "Ah! Ah, no!"
Yeah?
Yeah.
Screaming and farting.
Yeah. And dying. And dying.
Dying.
Screaming and farting and dying. Did you say farting?
Yeah.
Okay, I was making sure.
Did you
Did I what?
say farting?
No, I actually said farting.
Oh, that's pretty cool. What did we learn from this lesson? What did we learn from that conversation?
What did we learn? We learned that deep down, there's a little orphan inside of us all.
Is that what we learned?
Yeah, there's actually a Disney movie called Brother Orf, and I think Kenai turns into an orphan.
Is that Brother Bear spinoff?
Huh?
Is that a Brother Bear spinoff?
What's that now?
Never saw Brother Bear actually.
Who's that now? What?
Never have
What's
I
a-
ever.
Brother Orf is the name of the movie.
Oh.
Like orphan?
Do you recommend?
No, it's a Phil Collins movie.
I went to the library today.
Oh, I went too.
They didn't have what I wanted, and I was quite disappointed. I was just disappointed at the size of the library. I wanted it to be bigger, and it was small.
Well, look. Frankly, I don't know what you expected.
I didn't know. I had never been inside before this particular library. I have been inside many libraries.
I have not. But they're usually that size. Normal libraries, right,
Not even.
are that size.
Really?
Yes. The biggest library in the city, downtown, right,
Uh-huh.
is way bigger than that, right? But it's like the size of the Barnes and Noble, you know?
Okay.
That's the biggest library in the city. So I don't know how big you want.
When you come back to Pennsylvania, I want
Uh-huh.
us to go to the library.
Oh, that's
And I
fair.
want you to see my expectation of libraries.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you when we get there, we scope it out, I'm going to say nothing like this exists in my town.
It's smaller than a Barnes & Noble,
Is that right?
but it's got 2 floors.
So it's taller than a Barnes and Noble.
No, there's like the kids' areas downstairs. It's like the opposite of the Escondido library, where the kids section is upstairs.
I see. Barnes and Noble has 3 floors.
Oh, okay. So it's, like I said, it's smaller than a Barnes & Noble.
Mm.
I said that. Did I
Interesting.
stutter?
No.
No.
I guess not.
Nope.
What's your favorite thing to wear in fall?
That's a good question. I guess I like to wear. See, like that's a hard choice because I didn't even pull out most of my fall clothes this year, at least so far, and now it's December. Probably my girlfriend jeans and my long sleeve maroon t-shirt. I like that look, I think. Yeah. What about you? What's your favorite thing?
I'm really during the fall season. I like to wear a short sleeve black T-shirt with a pocket, and my black jeans that have real holes ripped into them on accident.
And what do you like to wear in the summer?
Well, see, that's a hard one. I enjoy short sleeve black shirts with a pocket in them, you know.
Mhm.
And I have these pants that are made of denim, but they're black, with openings bore into them unintentionally. Mm.
Those are fairly new, though, aren't they?
My jeans?
Yeah.
Less
than a year.
No way.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. Like,
You just didn't wear them before?
no.
Okay.
Those are like 3 years old.
Okay.
I don't think I fit into them freshman year. So I never wore them. But anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you like to wear in the winter?
Well, see, that's even harder. I like black shirts. I think that's no surprise to anyone, right? I would usually wear my black jeans with like an opening made without prior meditated ability. And they're denim.
Seems legit.
And then I usually wear a black long sleeve collared shirt
Oh.
with a pocket on it.
Oh.
And then maybe my band jacket, which I wear year round
Yeah.
without any shame.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That one's gonna be drying soon. We're gonna wash that.
Oh, you're gonna wash yours?
No. We're gonna wash both of them.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
But what about all my filth? I like it.
Is that a question or a statement?
Okay, can I say it again?
Yeah.
Well, what about all my filth? I like it.
What is Nebraska?
What is? No, we're not gonna get into that.
No, it was like a Jeopardy question.
Phillips head screwdrivers on the rise, eating away at wood chippers like a bug that talks like this.
What is an cephalopod?
That is correct. You have the board.
I'll take STFO. No, it's STFU. For 600.
Confusing, concerned soccer moms, making them think their children are texting Lucifer our Lord. LOL actually stands for this.
What is laugh out loud?
That is correct.
I'll take nicknames for 700.
God, you really earned this one, John Panette. You are the self-proclaimed Lord of this.
What is ham?
That's correct. You have the board?
Good. I think I'm good. Dude, this makes me want to go on Jeopardy and effing suck.
You want to suck on Jeopardy?
Dude, I'm gonna go on Jeopardy and everyone's gonna like laugh at me or whatever, and it's gonna be hilarious, and we're gonna laugh and it's gonna be like hilarious or whatever.
If I had just a little less shame, right? I would go on Jeopardy and only answer one thing to everything, and I would always press the buzzer first.
That's okay. First of all, I don't know if you could do that.
Really?
Second of all, I don't know if you could do that.
What do you mean?
Like, can you do that?
Be like, what is coup de grace? No, that's not correct. And then you go, Alex, what is coup de grace? You think they'd cancel the episode?
I think they would not air the episode.
But I thought they always aired it.
I don't think so. Plus, isn't it like an arduous auditioning process?
Yeah,
To
that
be on Jeopardy?
you could lie every step of the way and then totally buffoon in reality.
Would love to see that. However, not a good idea.
Yeah. Do you think you could go to jail?
Jeopardy jail?
Yeah, Jeopardale.
Maybe.
Jeopardales?
It's funny. Jeopardy's actually grown on me
Yeah?
more recently.
Oh.
Like within the past year. Like it's kind of fun to watch sometimes.
Do you like
I love when I shout out my answer and it's completely wrong and I don't feel stupid.
Yeah. Because
That's kinda
there's
nice.
no stakes in being an audience member.
Oh yeah, there's no stakes in sitting at home on the couch and being like, "It's Sir Isaac Newton," and then they're like,
What is cabbage? That's correct.
and I'm like, "Oh."
You're like, oh, I think I misunderstood the question.
It's
Thank
funny because I actually sometimes will answer a different part of the question. So it's like they'll say like name this book or whatever and I'll give the author of the book. And it's like, why did you do that? And I'm like, cuz I wasn't paying attention.
you.
Because I messed up. Don't at me.
Well, like, you still have the board, so if you want to keep going.
I'll take nicknames for 1200.
Big and round, Gabriel Iglesias makes his debut stage
Oh my
with this
gosh.
nickname.
What is Fluffy?
That's correct.
I love this this category. I'll take nicknames for 800.
Doodly doot doo. Recent phrase created by your best friend to Based off of Louis Armstrong's way of life, to describe doing it your own way.
What is Satchmo?
That's correct.
Who is? Oh no, what is?
What is Satchmo?
What's a Satchmoing it?
That's correct.
Deadly foods for 100.
Bright and colorful. We'll sure love your beta, but will certainly give you a stomach ache.
Bright and colorful. I don't know this one.
Answer was aquarium gravel.
I'll take snacks for 200.
Snacks? Snacks is not a category.
Sorry.
You want snacks? Go to the fucking green room, dude.
Dangerous foods.
Oh, dangerous.
Is that what it was?
Oh, is it? Oh, you want dangerous foods? Okay.
What was the category?
It was. I'm pretty sure it was either deadly or dangerous foods.
That one.
Okay.
For whatever number. I wasn't keeping track.
Drink it straight out of the temperature tube.
Oh, what is mercury?
That's correct.
Is it mercury? Yeah.
Honestly, the Jeopardy question would be more like, first planet in the solar system, drink it straight out of the tube. Then it'd be, what is Mercury?
Yeah.
That's correct.
No.
You still have the board. I think both of our other contestants are dead.
What? You don't think I'm just the best at this game?
You have the board.
I'll take deadly snacks for 1,200.
Oh, that's our daily double.
A daily double already?
Yep.
Wow.
Look at this quick video to see the.
You have to ask me how much I want to wager.
Oh, how much do you want to wager?
700.
All right. And you get twice that, right? If you win, right? 1,400.
I think so.
I think that's how it works. Yeah, that's why it's a daily double. I don't know why you would wager 700 just to get 700 back. Whatever. Or do you double the 700 you already had? So then you only get 700.
I have more than $700 right now.
No, but I'm saying, like, if you put in 700, do you get that 700 back plus another 700?
I think that's how it works.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I'm the host. Watch this video to see get the question right or whatever.
What's the category again?
Deadly foods.
Was this deadly foods? Okay. What is incorrectly prepared pufferfish?
Gonna be a little more specific.
Pufferfish eating a carrot.
That's correct.
I won the daily double. Yay. What are the other categories?
You don't remember
So
the
we've
other
got
categories?
nicknames, deadly foods.
Deadly foods. I don't remember the other categories.
I don't think we had. There was like one more.
Yeah, but I don't remember it. Can we scrap that other category, please? The ones you haven't touched are at the zoo, and dumb ways to die.
I'll take at the zoo for 600.
Blank, blank. Don't worry, it's just a mimic.
What is a parrot?
Close.
What is a macaw?
That's correct.
Is that actually correct?
No, I was going for parakeet.
Oh.
So, Stanley, you have the board. Stanley. Back to you, B.
I'll take Baker's dozen for 700.
Again, not on there. Are you hungry? Are you hungry right now?
No, I don't think so.
You sound hungry.
I'll take deadly snacks for 800, I guess.
Used for Tibetan monk running practice as well as trust walks. This fiery snack will give you a stomach ache for the ages.
What is? I have no idea. No.
I was looking for hot coals.
Oh, see, like I thought that was what it was, but then you said like I guess it is a deadly snack in a way. I mean,
Have I given you anything you could actually eat as a category?
pufferfish.
Oh, but incorrectly prepared pufferfish can kill you.
Okay,
So.
okay, but like, okay. I'll take nicknames for 400.
Mm-hmm.
I think I asked that one good.
She'll take nicknames for 300. We're not getting a response from Cal in the back. Is there a monoxide leak? Perhaps? We're gonna take a break, but we'll get back to you this time on Jeopardy! Oh my god, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god, yeah. Do you feel a reckoning? Do you feel it festering in your bones?
No, but tut looks like rain.
Yeah, I feel alive.
Alive? Alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic?
No. No, I don't. I feel truly alive. I could say anything.
Are you drunk with power?
Gooberdale!
Interesting.
Ugh, I know it all.
What would you say to your 7-year-old audience?
7-year-olds?
Mhm.
Go home.
Yeah?
Go home.
You still think about that sometimes?
I love that video. For context, a while back I drew, in pen on Bee's chin, 2 little slit eyes, and I did a video of her upside down. You know those upside down like little faces that you do where your mouth looks disgusting and you look disgusting. I hate you. You know. We did one of those with Bee, and it was really awesome because she was just kind of like, hey. And then she tried to bite me, and she made like the. Sorry, I can't do the sound. Could you do it again? Yeah. I can't actually do it. I'll be honest.
I was really into that for a while.
And then she would go, "I'll eat you." It was really frightening, actually. Like, frankly, I had nightmares about it every now and then. But now it's pretty funny. But I asked her what she wanted to say to her 8-year-old fans.
Oh, yes.
And she said, "Go home."
It's true. That is, in fact, what I said.
And it was really startling.
Go home.
Go home. But yeah, so
Yeah, that is a true story.
that's a callback to something you guys might not understand. But now you're in on our little funny.
I think that there was a time when you asked me about my 7-year-old fans.
Really?
Yeah.
I always thought it was 8.
No, I think you've done both.
I believe it. I mean, it's not out of the question, you know.
Yeah, no, definitely you.
You ever put your feet on the dryer?
No.
It's pretty nice.
Have you ever seen it walk?
The dryer?
Yeah.
Well, listen. The only thing I've seen walk that shouldn't, well, not that shouldn't be walking, but that is powerful, like a dryer, you know, is a moai.
I was waiting for you to say that. I was gonna say that, so I'm disappointed. You proud of yourself?
I feel them.
Coming soon.
I feel them. We're almost ready for that. Anyway.
What were you saying?
What was I saying?
Narwhals swimming in the ocean or something?
That's a different thing, I think. No, but sitting on the dryer or sitting with your feet on the dryer makes them a little toasty, you know. And as we enter this winter season, I think we all deserve to have our feet toasty sometimes, you know.
Yeah, no, for sure. I remember I said I was thankful for socks. Still stand by that.
That's fair. B.
Hmm?
I wouldn't want to be warm by the dryer with anyone else.
Thank you. I think that's a compliment.
Yeah.
Imagine they talk about curling up next to a fire, curling up next to the dryer.
Yeah, chestnuts roasting on an open dryer.
Dude, that's literally the song.
Podcast dripping at your nose.
No, I don't think
Yeah.
so. Dripping, that's gross.
The podcast drips. Okay?
Does it spew?
I sop it up regularly. It's disgusting.
Oh my gosh, that's so nasty.
That's nasty?
Whatever you're on, it's nasty.
Look, I just watched an episode about a bald man and an ex-junkie slapping a fly, okay? And it was the best thing I've seen in a long time. It reminded me of Brian and Stewie, the Family Guy episode, where Seth MacFarlane wrote it just to remind people that he was intentionally making bad Family Guy episodes
Oh.
because he is a good storyteller.
Okay, interesting. What happens in that episode?
In that episode, Brian and there's no music, there's no cuts, and there's only two characters. It's Brian and Stewie, right?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think that there's cuts, but only to different angles, not like in flow. You know what I mean? No cutaways.
Oh, okay. No
Sorry.
cutaway gags.
Yeah, no cutaway gags or anything, or even checking in on the other characters.
Interesting.
And there's no music. And it all takes place in a bank vault. Brian takes along Stewie to go put something in his vault, right?
Right.
And Stewie wants to go like I forget, he wants to return something to the mall, but then on accident they accidentally get locked in to the vault.
Jeez. I feel like I saw a clip of this.
Yeah, I showed you a little bit of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically what happens is they just are themselves. Like, different things happen, like, Stewie's a baby, and he like, needs his diaper changed, and, like, Brian's like, oh, it smells, right? And he's like, well, you're a dog, so you could eat it,
Gross.
right? And he's like, I'm not gonna, and he's like, look, man, like, it'd just be better if you ate it. So he does.
So gross.
Right? Because if he didn't eat it, then Stewie would be sick because of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a baby. Or, like, a lot of weird parts of that episode where it's like, it goes into the psyche of the characters in a weird way. Pretty neat.
I thought you were going to talk about the Time Machine episode.
The Time Machine
Or the
episode.
genre episode where they thought It's a Wonderful Day for Pie.
No. The Disney realm or whatever.
But it's like, they go to all these different realms. That's just one of the realms. That they
Yeah.
go
That one is the one that took up all the budget.
to. Right. Which I love that episode for some reason. But I also got to rewatch it because I don't remember what else happens. Because it's kind of messed up.
Yeah, they go so many places.
Yeah.
Like almost everywhere. But yeah. It's like a special, I think. I don't think it's a regular episode.
Probably not.
It seems pretty long. But anyway. Yeah.
Fair. Favorite Family Guy episode besides that?
You ever seen the Star Wars specials?
No.
They're really good. They're really well thought out.
Huh.
Well, not like well thought out, but they're very Family Guy at their best, in my opinion. Because they each embody the characters in a weird way that kind of works together, you know?
Yeah.
Based on the little quirks from Family Guy. Like, Lois is Leia and Chris is Luke. And Chris has always had like a weird hots for his mom, you know, in the show. So it kind of works out because it's like, oh well, Luke kind of had a thing for his sister,
So it makes sense. 'Cause
Yeah.
He has the thing for his mom.
but Peter is Han, and
Okay.
Brian is Chewbacca, and it works really funny.
Who is Stewie?
Stewie is Darth
Darth
Vader.
Vader.
Yeah, Stewie is Darth
Of
Vader.
course.
It's really funny.
Who else?
And then Meg is every disgusting creature to appear in the trilogy,
Really?
except for like Jabba the Hutt, who is
She's
Joe.
Joe Swanson?
Yeah, Joe is Jabba the Hutt. He goes, "Oh Mila Kunis." He actually says that.
I believe it.
But no, she's the Sarlacc in the Sarlacc pit.
Right.
Mort is Lando Calrissian.
Really?
And it's fucking disgusting to look at. He's just a black Lando. You know, Lando's black,
Lando
but like
is black, yeah.
I'm saying, like they turned Mort black.
I was gonna say, why didn't they have
Cleveland?
Quleveland play?
Cleveland was R2D2.
He was busy.
Yeah, he was busy doing a bigger role. Cleveland was R2D2, and Quagmire was C3PO.
Okay. But then he was. John was Jabba the Hutt? John? Is that
Joe.
him? Joe.
John.
John Swanson.
I love John Swanson. Herbert was Obi-Wan.
Okay, that makes sense. He's old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all we're gonna say about that, I guess.
Yeah, I don't like that character very much.
Oh, okay.
He's grody.
Yes. Yeah, he's grody. And we don't see him very often these days. I wonder why.
I wonder why. Wow.
You know, they didn't make him, but like, Mike Henry stepped down as Cleveland
Why?
because he's a white guy.
Oh, I think you told me
Yeah,
this.
and black characters should be played by black actors, according to the internet. I see why they would say that, right? They want representation in their media, but at the same time, the joy and beauty of voice acting, at least as I've come to understand it, is that you don't need to look like the character you're portraying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No one had a problem with how Cleveland was acting. People just had a problem with the fact that
The voice actor
was white.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Just
But-
like straight up, I don't know how to feel about that.
I don't know. For me, it's a win and a loss at the same time, because on one hand, that sucks that Mike Henry was taken from that role, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was even like the executive producer of the Cleveland show,
Right.
right? He loved Cleveland.
The character.
Right, yeah. But also, it gave way to an opening for the role that was filled by a YouTuber.
Interesting.
A YouTuber who did videos pretending to be Cleveland Brown. Or Cleveland Brown? Oh! Cleveland Brown.
Boy.
In
boy.
first person shooter games, you know?
Oh, okay. That's pretty
And
cool.
people be like, bro, he sounds like the real Cleveland.
Okay.
You know? And so they trained him, and now he really sounds like the real Cleveland.
Because he is the
Yeah. Isn't that something?
Yeah. That's actually
And
pretty cool, I think.
The thing is, I watched a clip of the first episode he was in.
Yeah.
You can't even tell.
You can't tell at all.
You cannot tell.
I believe it.
Isn't that something?
That's something. That's crazy.
Sheesh. Well, yeah.
I mean, my thing is that, like, yeah, it's interesting because the one that came up in my mind was transgender actors should play trans characters.
Hmm.
And I'm like, I don't necessarily know if that's necessary. Is that because they... But then wouldn't... Like, I would just say trans actors should play characters, period. It
Yeah.
shouldn't necessarily be like, I'm a trans actor, so I should play this trans character.
Well, here's the thing, right?
Mm-hmm. And transgender is what I'm
No,
saying.
I'm aware, right? I believe that, right? I know you're doing that, right?
Yeah.
Do we get to riot when a trans person plays a man? You know what I mean?
I mean, first of all, I wouldn't write either way. But
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, do we get to riot when a gay person plays a straight role?
no, like it shouldn't matter. Do you know what I mean? It shouldn't, in my opinion, it shouldn't matter.
No, that's what voice acting was to me.
Right.
It was what it is to me.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter who you are
Right.
if you fit the character,
Right.
right? And you're not doing anything offensive.
Right. Yeah. If they're doing it like offensively, then that's a different story.
I could talk about this for a while because you know The Simpsons.
Mm-hmm. I know of it.
You remember
yeah.
Apu, the guy who runs the Quickie Mart?
No.
He's this Indian character, right?
Right.
Who runs the Quickie Mart, and he's an interesting character, right? He's sharp and he's a well thought out character, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's not portrayed as incompetent or dumb or some kind of stereotype. He has cultural elements to him,
Right.
but the people, right, the actual Indian people, right,
Yeah.
said get him off the show, right? They said, oh, well, Hank Azaria, the voice of Apu, should not be voicing him because he's a white guy and it looks bad for us. I'm embarrassed by it, right?
Right.
And so they took him off the show entirely. Now, right,
Mm-hmm.
they get no representation.
Were they asking for the voice actor to be changed, or were they asking for the character to be removed?
They asked for the character to be removed.
Because those are two sort of separate things.
Fair.
But at the same time, I understand what you're saying. And, like, what I find offensive might not offend someone else. And what I find not offensive might greatly offend someone else.
I agree.
And I am adult enough to understand that. But also, I don't know. It really is definitely situational. And something like that I'm thinking of in regards to like the Cleveland thing, or like some people were really upset when they cast Ariel in the new Little Mermaid movie as an African American woman. They were like, Ariel's a white character, like I don't understand why they cast this person. I mean, no one really rioted because or if they did, they sort of kept it on the DL because it's Disney.
Right.
But does it, like, but then it's changing the character's race. Is that gonna change
The story?
like what is, it doesn't change the story. But
exactly.
it's different. It's just a different story, which I always try to see the revamps of movies that companies do, either if they're turning like a book into a movie or something else.
Right.
I try to see it as a new media instead of comparing it to the old one, because it's going to be different no matter what. So yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting thing to think about, because it's like, is Ariel white? When we think of Ariel as the character, we think of the animated cartoon, or at least currently, at least our generation does, of this mermaid who has pale skin and bright red, not orange red, red hair. And that's not a bad thing. That is the Little Mermaid that we grew up with. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, I'm not saying why did they have to change her race. they chose to cast the person that they cast, and if I don't like that, which I'm okay with it, I'm neither like, hooray, I'm so glad, or boo, I'm so disappointed. I'm neither side of that. But if I was upset about it, I just wouldn't see it.
Yeah. You'd get over it.
Yeah. But
That makes sense.
but that's the kind of person that I am.
That's something I'm learning how to do.
Yeah. Because in that instance, it doesn't hurt me
Right.
for this character to be
To
played
be-
by this woman.
Yeah.
Period.
There you go.
Oh, wait. The clothes are done.
Oh shit! How long have they been done?
I don't know.
Oh, I had my freaking button-up shirts in there. It might be wrinkled now.
Oh.
You know when you leave them in there too long.
Yeah,
and then
no,
you
I
gotta-
know. I know exactly what
We
you're
might
talking
have to
about.
do another round of laundry, but that's it for this episode. So, thank you
Thank
for
you.
listening to whatever the hell this was.
I guess it's winter now, kind of,
Oh yeah.
but also still fall.
We really, really didn't answer the question at all.
And I don't want to be on Jeopardy. I'm good.
Amen.
Amen.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Have a good rest of your day. Bye. I could sit with you forever as the cycle spins the close and the time between the next load shrinks